Hi, Megan. I'm Katie.
It's nice to meet you, Katie.
Welcome back to Villain Review, and today I will be looking at the AI icon herself from the 2023 film M3GAN. How good of a doll villain is she on a scale of 1 to 10? Let's find out. Parents are cool, but them dying not so much. So naturally, when a young girl named Katie loses both of her parents in an accident, she's in a pretty sad mood. Sent to live with her Aunt Gemma, who works for a toy company, Gemma decides raising kids is lame, so let's make a robot AI doll to do it. And with that, M3GAN is born, a highly intelligent android programmed to protect Katie from all threats, physical and emotional, but not magical, because she's not Baldur. Alas, robots do what robots do, though, when M3GAN eventually starts to take her job a little too seriously and go off the deep end. Killer robot-type villains are kind of tricky to get right at this point, only because we have seen so many of them, it's hard to pull off a fresh and original take. And let me tell you, M3GAN doesn't. Unfortunately, when it comes to what drives her, there's nothing about M3GAN that you haven't seen before, and my big problem with her seems to be how the movie makes her evil for evil's sake. Given the context of the movie, I'm not sure why she becomes evil. Maybe it's because of all the new knowledge she has, but to me it feels like the movie makes her evil because she has to be evil, and killer dolls are cool. A character like Ultron, right? We buy him going rogue because he's programmed to do a job, and he just interprets that job a different way from his creators. I honestly like the 2019 Chucky a lot more than M3GAN, a doll who pretty much was programmed to do the same thing she was. He's supposed to be Andy's best friend, and everything he does in the movie is driven by that single motive. M3GAN, why is she evil? Because she's evil.
Did you hurt someone?
God, I hope not. Because if I did, we'd both be in a lot of trouble.
Personality-wise, I like M3GAN a lot more, and I'd even say it's her strong suit as the character. She's programmed to Katie and her alone, and for the first half of the movie, she hits a great balance of being creepy and serving the purpose she was made for. She cares a lot about Katie, and seeing the bond between them form is a highlight of the film. I like how woven and essential M3GAN feels into the story. Because of this attachment Katie starts to feel towards her, and it helps these two stand out from other creepy dolls and kid kind of relationships. For a majority of the movie, she has a natural turn to being bad, like dispatching the dog for biting Katie and getting real snippy with Gemma when she yells at her. That stuff I like. It's just the very quick character change of I mean don't hurt Katie to okay, everyone in this building is going to die. I like the design of the character as well as the performance, and I think the voice behind M3GAN is fantastic. It can be creepy, kind, sarcastic, threatening, and in general, I'm just a huge fan of it. One thing I'm not a fan of though is another big character switch at the end of the movie that kind of kills her motive. When you have programmed a villain like this, it makes the motive very simple because these characters have one job. M3GAN's one job, the reason she exists, is to protect Katie. So what does she do at the end? Try and kill Katie. Yep, so there's that. It feels like an easy way to add more tension to the film's end, but honestly, all it does is poke holes in M3GAN's character to the point where you're like, okay, what does she even want? What does she want in this movie?
Hey, Katie, what are you doing? Stop it. Katie, calm down.
Let her go.
As far as M3GAN's scenes go, she doesn't really have any memorable kills, probably because it's a PG-13 movie, so in that regard, unfortunately, there's not too much to talk about. She rips off this kid's ear at some point, and it looks like Play-Doh. Like, seriously, I don't think ears can stretch like that, and I'm too scared to find out. The little rampage she goes on at the end is entertaining enough, and it's really the only look we get at her going all out, although I feel like by the time it finally gets going, it's over. Still, the kills are decent, I suppose, and the little moment of her dancing is so just silly and random. I actually enjoy it. In M3GAN 2, give us a full-on dance killing montage. Really double down and give the people what they want. That would be cool. The moments where she's getting increasingly more aggressive with Gemma also aren't that bad, only because I really like M3GAN's voice actress, and Allison Williams is the best part of the movie. On that note though, I think my favorite scene of M3GAN's is when she's actually consoling Katie during that demonstration. It's just a legit nice scene, and it's here we see M3GAN living up to her true potential. It shows that M3GAN is learning on her own, and there are some things about it that can come across a little concerning, but it's such a nice moment with Katie, they don't really think about it. They have a truly special relationship, and I enjoy it. Too bad she just ruins it at the end by trying to kill Katie. The one thing she was programmed for. I'm not that mad about it, though, as you can tell.
This is the part where you run.
M3GAN is evil, but most of the time it comes in the form of her doing bad things she deems are in the interest of keeping Katie safe. That's fair. She kills Brandon via pushing him in front of a car, kills some more people, and of course, turns on Katie and Gemma at the end of the movie. Yeah, she does bad stuff, sure, I just don't like the justification for it. I still don't know why M3GAN's evil. I know that Gemma forgot to put in some special softwares or failsafes or something like that to prevent her going naughty, but like still. She is kind of creepy though, and that's a plus. Granted, I think that's just all creepy dolls, so maybe that's cheating.
Cole!
M3GAN is far from original. We've seen plenty of evil robots and plenty of evil dolls over the years, and unfortunately, I don't think M3GAN does anything interesting enough to make her stand out in those groups. She seems to be evil for the sake of being evil because the movie needs a villain, and I hate how she turns on Katie at the end, directly destroying her motive and the one thing that seemed consistent about the character. The performance is cool though, and I like the scenes with her and Katie for the most part. I'm going to give M3GAN a 4. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe because new villain review every single Monday. I just did all the Puss in Boots villains the last 2 weeks, so go watch those. I have a playlist of over 160. Check those out. Thanks for watching. See you later.